Relatively useful means you're not coming here to see a Bauhaus show. Function is not the primary driver, more the theatricality of life. You'll notice here that a coffee table has a vase and a tray and inserts, or a place for wine and a place for a book, and all these sorts of things that really do have a practical basis and a utility, which I think is really important. But they go beyond that to suggest some kind of conversation with the life of people. Working with Simon Lloyd, he's artist, industrial designer, ceramicist, maker of all sorts of things. It's a coming together of two people who know each other particularly well, but are complete opposites in just about every way we apply ourselves creatively. But it started with the Systems Vase project. We came very closely together to see if we could make this series of vases that have a particular purpose. Sort of the ritual of the short life of a bunch of flowers. They have reservoirs and jugs, and maybe like a house, they have a series of constituent parts that come together to make a whole. Heide has been a place of inspiration for me personally and for many members of our practice. It is certainly one of Australia's great galleries. So to be invited by Leslie Harding, the director here, to come and fill this place with items of domesticity really was too good an opportunity to let up. So in doing the show, it drove me out from a series of makers we've used many times before to find new makers here in Melbourne that I know very well, and also in Hobart. To bring them to the fore into this project has been a real pleasure. These remarkable people have grabbed those threads of traditional craft and infusing those with new forms of knowledge and new systems and technologies to make these things. So, there's an acute knowledge bank here that's now shared amongst that community of makers. The timber for all of these pieces was supplied by Heide. It's doing extraordinary things, pulling these trees from the bottom of lakes that were so contentious 40 years ago. But the lake itself has actually preserved these remarkable timbers in such pristine condition. So celery top pine, Tassie oak, leatherwood and blackwood have been the timbers of choice. Each timber has its own characteristic. The leatherwood has the most beautiful end grain, and it's the deepest coloured of the timbers. It feels like running your hand across polished marble. Celery top pine also has most perfect end grain. I love that aspect of solid timber. I'll always find something in an item of furniture that reveals that end grain. So designing to the figure of the material is something that's really important to me. What happens to the pieces now? I'm deeply now engaged with the process of finding a home for everything. So I'm hoping we have people that are so attracted to them, they want them for their own home.